My name is John Collmore. I was born here on Lookout Mountain in Chattanooga, and my great-grandfather, Joe Congill Sr., and my grandfather, Joe Congill Jr., were responsible in a great part for the building and the use of the Hales Bar Dam.
I wonder how much of the technology that we have today as far as providing electricity, how much of that goes back to Hales Bar Dam.
People need to know what Hales Bar really was and what it stood for, and the wonderful little village that was once here. And I guess it was my job to do it.
Get busy, forget about yourself.
He thought it would be a short-term project, which in fact it did not. It took 8 years to build the dam. 1913 was when it was finally completed.
Our purpose here is to bring back fond memories of those who were once a part of the magnificent old Hales Bar, those who were a part of its history, those who had ancestors who were very much a part of it, and to preserve the memories and facts for those yet to come.
Next to cabin. I think that's where the problem.
Do you think the property...
Noni Webb is not the Marion County historian by name, but she might as well be. Most of these pictures are hers.
That's me right there, believe it or not.
Noni brought all these folks together for the first Hales Bar Lock and Dam reunion in history.
In 1905 to 1913, they built the Hales Bar Dam. There was no work before then. This brought jobs to the people of Marion County.
Cost $10,000.
Stella McNabb remembers those early days when Hales Bar Dam was a community within itself.
We lived on the lock side of the river. And the only way we had to get to the other side of the river was through the tunnel under the dam. We went across the river to school. We went across the river to Sunday school. That's where we met our boyfriends, over there at school, Sunday school and church.
Some of these folks met, laid down roots, and never moved away. Some haven't seen each other in years.
I would never have known you had I not seen your name.
Well, I haven't seen Mary since 1936.
But that's what this is all about. How long did you teach? 39 years.
But the memories remain in these pictures and in the hearts of these folks who spent a lifetime working for Hales Bar Lock Dam. In Marion County, Tennessee, Susan Winay, TV 9 Action News.
One day, I was talking to a man over the telephone about a picture he put in the paper. I had met him before, but I didn't really know him. His name was Marion Lane. And we were talking about, I think it was mining picture probably.
Well, my husband and she got in conversation, and he told her if they didn't have a reunion, he wouldn't get to go.
He made the statement, if somebody doesn't do something about a Hales Bar reunion pretty soon, I'm going to be dead and I won't get to go.
He must have had it in the back of his mind a long time then he talked to her, and they decided they'd get one up.
I could almost see him on the other end of the phone, jumping up and down with delight.
And it went from that to every year they'd have the reunion. Bring a big lunch and a chair. And we did.
They had not seen each other. These children, the children of the men who worked there, who went to school there, some of them born there, hadn't seen each other in 40 to 50 years.
It was people that we had known up in Hales Bar Village.
We had $25, $5 each of us, paid for the pavilion. That is all the money we spent. All the rest of it was word of mouth. And 3 months later, from across the whole United States, one end of the country to the other, people came to the reunion. We had, without any advertising, word of mouth, almost 200 people there. They came from all over. They came back to relive their youth.
Come to the reunion and have a good time.
Let's take a trip on memory ship back to the bygone day. Sail to the old village schoolhouse, anchor outside the school door. Look in and see, there's you and there's me, a couple of kids once more. School day, dear old golden roses, reading and writing and arithmetic, taught to the tune of a hickory stick. You were my queen in calico, I was your barefoot foe, and you wrote on my slate, I love you, Joe, when we were a couple of kids.
Oh, it was good times back then, son's all I know.
It was the epitome of what a reunion should be. Here they came, and I can still see them. I've even got pictures of them. Is that so-and-so? Yes, yes, yes. And then they'd run and hug each other and start telling stories. And the stories didn't quit all day long until it got dark. They sat there and relived their youth and their lives together way, way back when. What a reunion. Well, they also brought pictures, maps, stories, newspaper clippings, and they gave them to me. Noni, put it together and make us something that we can remember. And I started collecting. Oh, those pictures. We also, at the reunions, got a map of what the village was, but it didn't show who lived where. And we sat down at one of the reunions and wrote down all on the side of that Etna Mountain, overlooking Hales Bar, all those beautiful little homes where the people lived, and put their names down side by side and recorded that for future history. And then another map showing where Hales Bar was and what was in Hales Bar and what buildings and so forth. And then on the other side of the river, what was going on over there. But the pictures to back it up. Pretty neat. A lot of stuff we had to go by pictures because 40 years is a long time and you can forget a lot. There's Mamie. And there I am. She knew everybody. I didn't know anybody. And we watched these people come together. Everybody, great big smiles on their face. Oh, that was so neat. That was just the epitome of what a reunion should be. And you sit there, Tanner, and you know you had a little bit to do with this? Boy, it makes you feel humble.